Hi everyone and welcome to this new Delos tutorial. Today we're discovering Scribe, our new generation word processing tool. Whether you're refining a professional document, writing an email, or simply improving the clarity of your text, Scribe will give you all the tools that you need. When you enter the interface, you'll find first the history of all your drafts and documents. You search through them directly from the search bar. You can also create a new scribe simply by clicking on New Scribe on the top right of your screen or by asking directly the chat bar. Now let's enter the writing area. So I'm going to click on a new scribe. I really recommend that you start by naming your document, which will make it much easier to find it later on. Here you can start composing directly in the text area, or you can ask the assistant in natural language to write content. For instance, let's say that I want 2 paragraphs about the history of the island of Delos. I just have to ask him, he's going to reflect and put the content directly in the text area. Once you have your text, you can also request text modifications using natural language directly in the chat bar here, or take advantage of our shortcuts from the agent button. For instance, let's say that I want to extend the text, reduce it, or simplify it. I can just click on these buttons. If you want to go further and modify or create these shortcuts, you can do it directly from the agents library on the homepage, and this will be the subject of another tutorial video. Now, let's say that you want to modify just a special element of your text or a special part. You can basically select it directly with your mouse or click on the arrow in the chat area. That will automatically select a whole paragraph for you, as you can see on the screen. And again, you can modify just the part that you've selected directly in natural language from the chat bar or using the agents and the shortcuts available here. Next to the assistant, you'll see another tab, which is the corrector. It lets you correct mistakes individually by clicking on accept or collectively by clicking on correct all. You'll see if you make a mistake in your text, it will be underlined in red like this. And if you hover your mouse over it, you'll see the details as well as options to correct it instantly. Now, if you want to share your document and let your colleague work on it as well, you can click on the button share just like this and select the workspace or the teams you want to share it with. You can also click on publish to create a read-only link accessible to everyone, and you can export your document and download it as a Word file by clicking on export. Let's move on some more advanced features of Scribe. Next to the corrector, you'll see again another tab, which is the comment tab. Basically, you can leave remarks on your draft so others you've shared the document with can access to them. Next to that, you'll find the theme tab that lets you customize page layout preferences. For example, let's say that for the theme modern, you want your heading 1 being blue. You can set that directly from the space, and then in your text, I have my heading here. I want it to be heading 1. I just have to click on it and it's going to become blue. So this space is really to set preferences. Finally, the last tab just next to theme is snapshots, which is basically your history. If you'd like to save a version of your document before making any changes, you can just click on save version to keep a snapshot. So to sum up, Scribe is much more than just a simple text editor. It's going to be your intelligent, collaborative, and secure assistant. So feel free to explore every feature, customize your tools, and rely on the assistant to support you in your projects. See you soon for another tutorial.